Okay, everybody, welcome to Planet B.O.B. Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Denise, how you doing?
Oh, good, much better. Thank you. How are you doing?
No, I'm doing all right. Just Thursday, I'm just getting a little tired with working in the masks and everything.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
It's
some.
definitely getting bad out there, I'm telling you.
I know it. I know it. Yeah, there's, and some people just won't listen. I don't understand it, but okay.
No, well, there's so many people out there that believe this is a fake thing.
Oh, yeah. I know, right? Take it from me. It is not fake. Honestly.
No, it is a true deal.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who don't know, Miss Denise Harris here had the old COVID-19.
Yeah, that wonderful virus. Yes, I did. And come to find out that doxycycline they put me on is a malaria prevention, also used for that.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. So it's hydroxychloroquine. So there you go. So
is zinc, actually.
kind of. I just got to thinking about it, like I said the other night, and it was just weird that, I looked it up and here it is, prevents malaria. I'm like, okay, wonderful. So
yeah, we're not saying it's malaria before people start going down that road.
No. I'm just saying they did. The doctor did prescribe it, which I was real surprised after I found out the ingredients. So they had an inkling of what was going on. Don't forget, They didn't have the tests out yet here in Ohio, so he had an inkling of what was going on. And as soon as that blood test comes out, I'm taking it. So as soon as it's available, yeah. So okay, you have something for us tonight? DIY face masks.
Oh yes, do-it-yourself stuff. You can do the face. So many people right now don't have face masks, and a lot of states are making it a requirement.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, if you get caught without a mask in some states, you're getting fined.
I know.
Or getting in some kind of trouble. Or,
yeah. Well, in other countries,
too. Some people
too.
them on Facebook and blasting them.
Yeah. And also
Have you seen that? Where they're taking the pictures of people without masks out?
Uh-huh.
And, putting them on Facebook and, calling them all kinds of names and killers.
Shaming them, yes. Well, in other countries, they're doing the same thing. Don't you dare.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, so there's a lot of things you can do besides put a plastic bag on your head, which I have seen, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that, please.
Yes, we're taught as infants not to put a plastic bag over our heads. I mean, I understand if that's all you have.
Yeah.
But we posted a video
Mm-hmm.
last night or the night before on Planet B.O.B and in Survival World about you can make a mask from a sock.
That was awesome. That was simple.
Yeah, the lady in the video, I believe she speaks Spanish. So if you don't speak Spanish, I mean the demo is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
It is
that was a
brilliant.
That was a great one.
It's just basically cutting the toe off of the sock and cutting the elastic off of the sock, and then just putting two slits and you put a paper towel in between, or even if you don't even have that, just use the sock. And then where the slits are, just put those around your ears.
Yep.
I mean, it was like the most just simple.
Yeah,
I'm assuming they used a man sock, though, because it looks pretty big.
Yeah.
So, she had a new pair, of course. But, I mean, if all you have is an old pair, you don't wash them and use it if you have to. Whatever you have to do. So,
yeah, the other thing is...
that cost, huh?
Yeah, that's one of it. One of the things I'm still dealing with, that and some dehydration. So
I would
that was
that
crazy.
That you had, that probably took it all out of you.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I went back and they're like, "You're really dehydrated." I'm like, "Really?" That explained a few things, but like the really dry skin.
A lot of things with dehydration is people say, "Oh, well, I drink a lot of water. How can I be dehydrated?" And you have to look at it like kind of like a desert. When it pours in the desert, it just runs right off into a stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of like how your body is.
Yeah.
If you're dehydrated, you can't just chug water and think, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, no, obviously
you have to
not.
slowly sip that water and get it to absorb into your system. And
Yeah.
a lot of people think that. They think that, oh, well, if I'm dehydrated, I can just chug some Gatorade or I can chug some water and I'll be fine.
No, not true. Not true. Believe me, I was
In
surprised.
actuality, I mean, even that little bit you were trying, you said made you throw up.
Oh, that shot glass thing. Yeah, every 15 minutes. Yeah, that didn't last long.
Yeah, I had a doctor once tell me that. He says, because I told him how I'm not a big water drinker. He says, you know what? But every 15, 20 minutes, he says, just go fill a shot glass and just take a shot.
Yep.
Do that for a few hours, you know, because it'll slowly absorb, you know.
Yeah, not me.
So
I did. I thought I was just had to burp and blah everywhere. Oh well.
Oh.
Probably just from chugging it.
You want to hear a funny story though today?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I had run down to my car because I had left my drink down there, you know, from work.
Mm-hmm.
It just had water in it, you know, so I grabbed it real quick and I took a drink. Well, I went down the wrong pipe, you know, so I'm down there.
Oh, yeah, about dying.
So one of my other neighbors, she was smoking, you know, on the other side of the lawn. She didn't want to be near people. She says, "Oh my God, are you getting sick?" I said, "Oh God, no, I'm just choking."
Yeah, I'm just choking. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh my God.
6 months ago, she should have been over there patting my back. Are you okay? She said, "Oh, yeah, I can." Oh God, no, I'm just choking.
I'm just choking. That's okay. Oh, thank God. You know, yeah. That's crazy. Oh dear. Oh dear.
And I thought about the conversation after it happened. It's like how weird it sounded, you know?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just choking to death. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Maggie.
Oh, the other thing with the socks is how many people have one sock they can't find. You always have those extra socks. Use them.
Oh, yeah, and you can easily just make a mask out of it. And it doesn't look funky. It doesn't look weird because if you cut off the toe
Yeah.
and you cut off the elastic, you know,
Yeah.
it seriously turns into like almost like a rectangle.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty. That was a good one. Easy to follow. Not all this
Very
folding and crap. You don't need to do that,
And
which is great.
The videos on Planet B.O.B. on Facebook.
Yes.
B.O.B. on Facebook. And you can go there and the video's there.
Yeah, check it
And
out.
you can access it. I mean, it's a really, you know, and like I said, the masks aren't just available anywhere right now.
Yes.
So I understand when people are panicking, like, well, how the hell am I going to get a mask? You know, instead of putting the plastic bag over your head, there are alternatives.
Yeah, don't do that. That's kind of. You don't want to suffocate yourself.
I know.
That would worry me. So what other things can people use for a mask? You could make a mask out of a scarf.
There was a felt one that I thought was pretty interesting. They had this one lady I had seen. She had taken, you know, the felt pieces that you get for like 30 cents or whatever.
Yeah.
I used those at Walmart or wherever. A lot of people have that hanging around the house. She kind of rolled it up into almost like a circular thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then she stapled it there, and then she flattened it out and did exactly what that lady did, just put slits and then put it around her ears.
There you go.
You can use paper, because that's what a lot of masks are made out of anyways, is paper.
Yep.
Take a piece of notebook paper, fold it up, you know.
Whatever.
Put some hair ties on it.
Yeah.
Use it as a mask.
How many people have scarves they don't wear? You can cut that up. Easy.
Exactly. Or even just tie it around your head. I'd rather see you have a scarf tied around your head than a plastic bag.
Yes.
Up there.
Absolutely.
A t-shirt. Oh my God, just a t-shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Just fold up the t-shirt and then tie it around your head if you have to. I mean, it's just so, you know, it's so weird. I was thinking about this even 2 months ago. If you've seen somebody in the store with a mask, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know,
now it's
thinking they're scared that they're going to rob the place, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. But, you know, I think that's going to be the norm for a while. Even after we start to reopen things, I think. Because you're still going to have it out there. So.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're not sure if you can get reinfected. Oh, great. Yay.
Well,
That's,
of course you can get reinfected because you think about the flu.
yeah.
Because this is a virus. Viruses mutate.
Oh, this thing
So
is,
you think about this, it's going to mutate. It's been mutating.
yeah.
So it's like, of course you can get the flu every year. Why couldn't you get COVID?
Well, not every year. Even after you recover, within a few weeks, you could get it again, they're saying.
Well, they're saying this thing mutates so fast.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they
Yes.
get the vaccine for it or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's crazy how it mutates. Wow. Hey, they're starting. Remember in February when we talked about those 3 scientists that got arrested in that lab?
yes.
Yeah. Well, apparently that was when it escaped, or they found out how it escaped. They're saying that no, it wasn't a wet market thing. Now it got away.
Really?
Yes, that it
Now,
was.
is this like conspiracy or is this fact?
Facts.
Oh, wow.
They've been investigating them, and it keeps coming back to that lab where they were working on it. Okay, they have censored all any research paper from China. They have to get approval now. China's taken them all down off the web and stuff, off the internet, and they have to look it over before they can do anything like that. Okay,
really?
They destroyed all of their samples they had.
Well, of course they did.
Yeah. And now they're saying they were working on it. Apparently this was going on over there. And, of course, there you go. It got out of hand. They tried to contain it and not tell anybody. Surprise! Didn't work that way.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and God knows how many people came to other countries before they even announced it,
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's why they're saying people... like in January, end of December, January, even beginning of February, got sick, even though they said, no, we don't have the flu, but they didn't know what it was. So, so it's been around for a bit.
Oh, my sister swears she
had
this.
I believe she
this
did.
Year.
We'll get that blood test when they come out with it. It'll show it. If she has the antibodies, then she had it.
Yeah, because she swears, because she had her and the people in her office. They had high fever.
Yep.
They had respiratory problems, dry cough, the whole business.
Yep.
Tested negative for the flu.
Yep.
So then he's like, well, maybe you have pneumonia, but how is it that 8 people in the same office
exactly
all had pneumonia at the same time?
Exactly. How high probability is that? Not very. So yeah, it's been around at least since December, I think, like after Christmas.
And then the ones who got on antibiotics didn't get over it as fast.
No.
So
well, I have to say, I just wonder if he had not prescribed that, if it would have gotten worse. I don't know. I'm happy he did, though.
Well, it depends. I think it depends on because all the antibiotics are different. They're not all that's a misconception that they're all the same, because they're not.
Right. What?
So if they were giving her a different type of antibiotic that didn't work, it probably didn't make it work.
Yeah. I was happy when I first started thinking about it. He kept saying antibiotic doxycycline, but when I looked it up, I was like, I showed you that, and came up prevents malaria. I'm like, okay. Well, what it is, it's more like a heavy-duty anti-inflammatory for your lungs. It brings down the inflammation. Your lungs can work better, and your body will fight it better. That's basically what they're going as, is that the inflammation of your lungs.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, wow, you didn't tell me that. So, So anyway, but yeah, I think it helped. I think, it's just the after effects I had, the dehydration and stuff like that. Like I said, it explained a lot, because I couldn't figure, man, I was itching. I was so dry. Blaming the weather or whatever, being inside and all that stuff. And here, that wasn't it. Your itchy scalp and different things like that. My eyes burning. I put drops in them because I have dry eye. So I have to put drops in. They would burn. I was dried out. I was like a freaking prune, man.
Yeah.
Shriveled up.
Yeah, how many days did you have the fever once it started?
How many days?
Yeah.
3, I think. I might have had one before that, maybe 4.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you take ibuprofen or did you not?
No, basically like Tylenol.
That's good. They're saying that the ibuprofen isn't effective or it's making it worse or something. Well, some people do now. Some people are saying it doesn't. So I'm not sure
I took
what
ibuprofen after that for the body pains and the headache and everything else. I was hoping it would help. Not really.
Yeah.
So, but I did take it once, and it didn't really do anything. So that was the end of that.
Yeah.
So
Now, did you have any indication before it started that it was coming up, or did it just hit like?
no, Sunday before I really got hit, I started like coughing more, and I was like, great, we were outside Saturday. We went to the park after McDonald's, so I was like, great, now I'm getting a cold or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel bad, and then I couldn't even get up the next morning. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
That is
it was like
it came
boom.
on quick. It wasn't even like in.
No.
So you didn't even have. So do you think that you caught it that day, or do you think that you caught it days prior?
I think we caught it on Saturday the 7th because it was Dakota's birthday. Me, my daughter and son-in-law, and of course Jessica and her friend went to McDonald's. Monday, all 3 of us had it.
Oh, so it was about 2 to 3 days then of the incubation. Wow.
Yeah. It was like
Yeah, they're saying that the incubation period be 1 to 14 days.
Yeah. Yep.
Average 5. Some people sooner, some people later. So
and we got it bam. All of a sudden, none of us got out of bed. It was like crazy. It was crazy.
Your daughter, your son-in-law, and your granddaughter all had it too, right?
She just had a fever for a day, and that was it.
No, 4 days in a row.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
But, all she got out of the deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was 2 or 3 days?
No,
4?
4 or 3.
Oh, she's here, by the way. So if you hear little voice, yeah, she's a trip. Yeah, so she just had the fever, but it was high. It was a high fever, over 103. So they were getting a little.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy that all 4 of you got it just from being in one place.
Yeah, she didn't get this bad, thank God. She just had the fever.
Yeah.
And,
well, they said that the kids usually aren't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very true. I'm finding out. But man, the 3 of us got nailed all the same day. Boom. And we were all together that Saturday. So we're pretty sure that that's the only place we went that, you would touch something.
You were all together.
Yeah. We went to the park after that, but, you didn't touch anything.
Yeah.
So, and we weren't really, there wasn't.
Didn't you say there was some lady at McDonald's that seemed a little off or something? I think you said that there was some lady there that seemed like she was coughing or something.
I don't remember exactly now what it was. But it was just.
I just remember you saying that there was a lady there or something that you said that she just seemed a little off, but you never thought, you didn't really.
Yeah.
At the time, of course, you don't think anything.
No. It was really strange. Next thing you know, we're down for the count. So that way, it hits.
Everybody's gonna be paranoid.
It hits fast, and you are down. If you get a good dose of it, man, dang.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it could have been worse. So.
Yeah, very much so. What do you think of the president saying that basically that he's gonna do research and then he's going to open up the country again, whether the governors like it or not, or whatever?
Well, I think. Well, you know what? They're going to work together. Of course, they have to. Some places will be sooner than others.
Like him saying it's ultimately my decision, and I'm thinking.
Well, I think it depends on the area. Okay, if you've got enough cases to question it, then no, you're not going to be opening anything, whether you want to or not. That they shouldn't. And some of these are, but some of them probably won't want to open. They're liking the power too much.
Yeah.
Kentucky, wow. What a crazy.
Are they getting up there in cases now too?
Was it Kentucky they did this? Okay, it was a drive-in church. You stay in your car, okay?
Yeah.
Drive-in church. Had the cops give them $500 fines, each one of them. Now that's
for being in their cars?
Yeah. At a drive-in church service, yes.
Now, see, that's going too far.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in your damn car.
Yeah,
what's
exactly. Well, I don't think they're going to get fined. There's no way.
The whole thing has me, like, going both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, because you're thinking about the Constitution, how everything that's happening right now is unconstitutional.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah, it is.
And then at the same time, the other part's going, okay, well, but then there's this virus going around, and and obviously there is a virus.
Yes.
It's not some BS of somebody. Because I hate that when I hear, well, this is all fake. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
this is
right.
all fake.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I do understand about that whole numbers thing, though.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
I can actually, tell you that is happening. And I'm not saying that every death is, false, but I'm just saying that it does happen. Let's say like somebody who tested positive for COVID gets into a car accident, rolls over, and they die from head injuries from the car accident.
Right.
They blame it on COVID.
Yeah, I'm sure it is happening. That's not, I don't dispute that. I'm sure there's some. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's unconstitutional. But is it? It's a national emergency. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
It's
one of those things, is like I said, there's, and I understand these people that are like, we need to fight, we need to do this, and it's like funny, like my son-in-law, I love my son-in-law to death, but it's like, he does that both sides of the coin, too. He'll be like, oh, you're all a bunch of sheeple, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, so then I can see my grandkids? He's like, well, no, because...
There you go, yeah.
It's real easy to say all those things, but it's like when it comes down to the safety of your kid, it's like, oh, no. Well,
no. Can you? But imagine if nothing was in place, what it would be like.
Oh, yeah, it would spread like crazy.
It would be like the apocalypse. I swear to God it would be.
Oh, yeah, because people were still in movie theaters and going to concerts.
Yes.
All it would take is one.
Yep. What about a baseball game or the NASCAR? Oh, my God, can you imagine? Yeah. So, before you say that, think about what you're saying. I get it, but on the other hand, you're saving yourself and your family, too. So...
Exactly, and this virus is real. It's not some fake thing that's being made up. I mean, Denise Harris here can personally attest to the fact that this virus is freaking real.
Yes, absolutely real.
There is no BS about it.
No.
There's no, so just everybody be safe, because, like, I love when people say, do you even know one person? It's like, well, I know one person, and she knows, 3 other people.
Yeah.
So it's like, just in my world alone.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I know people that have had this,
Absolutely. It's, use some common sense, okay? Follow the guidelines, but I think it's going to be the reopening of the economy. He's right, though. We can't... This country isn't made to shut down. He's absolutely right. We have to get back to work. And I just think it's going to be in phases, okay? I don't see restaurants opening right away.
Oh, like that guy said, there was a guy who said it perfectly. He says, think about lighting your house. He says, you have to go through each room and flip on a light switch.
Right, exactly.
And like you said, it's not going to just be like, okay, quarantine's over, let's just go back to the light.
No.
So that's not how it's going to go. He says it's going to be, like you said, phases.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
You might have this open first, and then that, and then you'll be able to do this, and then you'll be able to do that, and then eventually we'll have schools open.
I don't see schools reopening really much the rest of this year. There's going to be some, but I think most are just going to.
Oh yeah, no, this year's already done.
Yeah,
for
I
most
mean,
people.
why go back
I
in
don't
May?
see it.
They're off they're off by the end of the month. That's kind of silly. Just call it
Yeah,
done.
in some places it's June, but
Yeah.
even at that, I don't see it
Yeah,
happening.
no, I think they're just going
And
to.
I think it would be pretty irresponsible at this point.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you could be asymptomatic and carry it into the school. So hopefully they'll get testing more of how they're going to do that as we reopen. You might have to. Walmart uses infrared scanning for that. They don't use thermometers. They use infrared to detect.
For their employees, you mean?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. They don't use thermometers. They use infrared. So if you pass it, like as the one guy I know, he got sent home from Walmart because he had a tickle in his throat. He coughed. God forbid.
Yeah.
But it showed he had his body temperature was up. But it was nice last week, and it was in the 60s. He was unloading.
Yeah.
He just unloaded the truck. Yeah, your body temperature's going to go up.
Well, I think at that point, then they should have told him to, all right, go to your car, sit for a little while,
Yeah.
and then come back.
No, they sent him home.
We'll check. Yeah.
They sent him home, but they sent him home with pay.
Yeah. Oh, they
So,
have to.
Yeah.
According to the Department of See, that's another thing people don't understand. That
Yeah.
has changed.
Yes.
Because it was April 1st, I think, when they put that out. People at first thought it was a joke, but it's not. Go to DOL.org, the Department of Labor.
There you go.
.org, and it will tell you all about it. I mean, it's like basically like if your work says you have to go home because of our standards, you have to go home, you have to be on self-isolation because you have this, then they have to pay you. They
Yes.
have no choice.
Yeah.
This isn't maybe, no.
Yeah,
By
no.
law, they have to pay
No.
you.
Yes, if it has to.
There's also like if you have a child who's out of school and you have no care for them and you don't have relatives to watch them or whatever else, and you have an essential job and you have to stay home, you qualify for 2/3 of your pay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's up to 10 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, go there. You'll see the full thing of what I'm talking about, and it'll tell you step by step of what is what. So,
Yeah. Good. I put that on there.
Don't go to work sick if you don't. Because I know people that are saying that. Why? I go to work, there's nothing in place. Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is. People don't realize if they go and looked at some of these sites, it'll tell you exactly where to go to. Do it. Look it up.
It just changed just a few weeks ago, so a lot of people don't even know that it's in place because, of course, their employers are conveniently not putting it up.
Yeah, what a surprise. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, because I understand that. You know how many people are going to go, oh, I don't feel like working, but hey, I got a tickle in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
But this is only for 2 weeks, guys, so you cannot, keep playing that card.
Right.
You
Right.
know?
But if they send you home,
So, the kid thing, or let's say, you're married, and it's just you and your husband, and your husband gets sick, and there's nobody on earth to take care of him but you. You can also take off work for that.
yeah,
At 2/3 of your pay.
right. It has to do with.
Definitely go there and check this out, please.
Yes, absolutely. You may be missing out there. And it all has to do with this COVID-19. If you are sent home test positive, yes, you have to be in isolation and look into that because you will get paid for that too. So,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, so if your work mandates that you have, you go to work, you have a fever, and they say, well, you can't be here because of this. You have to go home.
Yeah.
You do not lose that pay. They have to pay you.
Yes, they do. Absolutely.
So, like I said, you can't keep playing that card either because it's only for 2 weeks.
Right, exactly.
Better
Question.
make sure you're actually straight.
Yeah. So what do you think about, that worries me now about these meat plants closing.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right now, it's Smithfield
Yes.
is closing, right?
Yes.
And Tyson's about to, or they're having troubles or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of pork plants, and there's a lot of things like that. So, I mean, I don't think it's like a hysterical worry yet, but I mean, it's going to get to that point, I think.
Well, these people are going to work. They are, putting themselves out there. So, and about half their employees at Smithfield came down with it. Wasn't it like 240 of them?
Yeah.
It was pretty much up there. So.
And people like, I saw this video the other day. They just throw out all that meat. It's called cook it, moron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I saw that too.
Cook your meat. That's,
Yeah, go ahead. You want it?
All your meat is disease-free when you get it if you think that you're insane, because
yeah,
there's a reason they tell you to cook it to a certain temperature.
Yeah. Think about that, guys. Seriously. Yeah, you can't have it. Yeah, that's a lot of meat. It is. But you can't sell it. You can't give it away. So it's a loss at that point.
I guess. But they were saying, like, even the stuff in the stores now, throw it out. It's like, no. I mean, my God.
Oh, my God.
People here with the freaking rabies, they just cook it. I mean, I'm not saying you should purposely eat disease meat. Before I start getting calls and people freaking out.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be the next thing.
There's a reason that they have on those packages to cook your meat to a certain degree, because they know that meat is, could possibly be diseased.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what I can see happening is, because they're announcing it and stuff, people are going to be rushing to the store and stock up on meat now.
Oh, yeah, that'll be the new thing. That's the new toilet paper.
Yeah, it'll go with the toilet paper.
I got to tell you this just quick little side story about toilet paper. I had to go do my weekly shopping, right? So I'm standing in the bread line at Walmart, trying to get in there and everything. So we get in there. It was me and a coworker, and I tried to get there right when they opened, because that's when it's the cleanest. And they had to set up the center cast things that they have, like set up like displays. There's like a little pyramid of Charmin toilet paper, which I have some, but I didn't buy any. But I was just laughing. I said, "Holy crap! Where'd you get these, Jim?" My coworker, this guy and his coworker, they were just dying laughing.
Yeah.
You know what that is right there? I said, what? It said somebody's returned. Listen to this. Returned 100 packages.
I wouldn't take them. I thought most stores aren't going to take it back. I'm surprised Walmart is.
Apparently they did.
Wow.
Well, Walmart always takes returns. They don't care. They'll tape it up and throw it back on the shelf.
Oh, my God. But, yeah, please be careful with that. Number one, you don't know where that's been. And most,
I just thought that was hilarious. I was like,
that's
they
funny.
Had like a pyramid, like it was like this shiny beacon of hope,
Oh my God,
like
that's crazy.
Charmin,
Somebody returned 100.
They just have the Walmart brand there.
Wow.
If they have any, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's this like pyramid of Charmin.
Because somebody brought it back. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh my God.
The guy's like, "You're gonna buy any?" I was like, "No, I'm okay."
Yeah, I know Costco, Target, Sam's Club, and that they're not taking any of that back. No, because they could have been in a household full of sick people.
They took it, but no, I won't. Well, you know how Walmart is.
Yeah.
People brought back stuff they've opened in Walmart, like tape up the side there, they'll put it on the shelf with a clearance sticker.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's how they are. Absolutely. That's funny. That's great. Wow. Thought you hit the jackpot. You won the lottery.
They had it set up too. There wasn't that many to have like a big display, but they had it set up like this little pyramid.
That's funny. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
To think that somebody brought back that many.
Yeah.
I would think they disinfected it. I would hope anyway.
Yeah, let's hope so. You don't know though. That's a thing. I don't know.
And my coworker was like, "Do you think they're serious about that?" I was like, "Well, I don't know where they'd get Charmin otherwise. Because nobody has that, you know."
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Because usually, even by our store, it was just the Walmart brand, if there was any that was left. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what's weird? That's another thing I want to talk about with shortages.
Yeah.
I've noticed in different parts of the country, different things are short. I had posted that in Planet B.O.B. and Survival Wolves. I was asking people, what's short in your part of it? Like over here where I live in Wisconsin, oddly, the store here, vegetable oil is scarce. Unless you want to buy the expensive stuff.
Wow.
But the normal Crisco and stuff like that, and Walmart brands of just vegetable oil, it's not there. And unless you want to, like I said, unless you want to pay $5 for those expensive brands, or $10 or whatever, or buy the big, humongous gallon jug.
Yeah.
You can't find vegetable oil.
Ooh. I see. I can't.
Thing.
My stomach can't handle vegetable oil. I have to use the virgin olive oil. That's
Well, even the olive oil's gone.
Wow.
So it's the only thing that I had bought some coconut oil. So I was like, you know what? I'll use the coconut oil.
There you go.
It works good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
You can't stir fry with it, but you can use other stuff with it. So, but yeah, I just thought.
Well, you have that. We have the issue with noodles. I don't know why. Every store, the shelves are empty.
Wow.
Noodles.
Yeah, we don't have an overabundance of noodles, but we have them.
The shelves are empty.
Of noodles.
Noodles. I don't know. I have no idea. Honestly, I no clue to that one. I couldn't find any extra wide noodles, any type of noodle, anything. They had a few boxes.
Insane.
Yeah, they now spaghetti. Now get this, they have spaghetti noodles and spaghetti stuff, but no regular noodles. Go figure.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, and there was people saying that there was what was that one? It was something really odd that was not there. I can't even remember now.
Here, let me look.
There are so many things, but the biggest ones, people of course were saying toilet paper.
Yeah. Well, the usual
a lot of people
stuff.
Saying they can't even find it in the Dollar Generals and stuff like that where they live.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was in North Carolina, I believe.
Let me see. I'm going to look here.
And a lot of people were saying that. And then some people were saying milk, which, of course, in Wisconsin, we don't have that
well,
problem.
you know how they are with anything coming around. Bread and milk.
Yeah. Well, they're having them dump out milk right now because they have the limits on the milk. So they're dumping. I'm thinking, why can't they just send it to the states that are short? I don't understand this whole business with that.
Okay, nothing there. It must have been in Survival Wolves that they posted that. Let me check. That was just so weird. They had some, noodles of all things. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that is seriously bizarre,
Yeah.
And, people were saying that batteries.
Yeah.
How the hell are you running out of batteries in the stores?
That's a good one. I don't know.
It looks like somebody just decided, I'm going to buy them all up just in case,
Yeah. I don't know whether they thought maybe their electric was going to go out or something. I have no idea. That's a interesting one. Okay. Nope, that's not it. I'm looking in Survival Wolves. Because it wasn't in B.O.B.
It was in Survival Wolves.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I thought I put in B.O.B. too.
You did, but I mean the weird stuff. We only had 3 comments in B.O.B.
Yeah.
So I'm looking in Survival Wolves here.
Movie down alley.
So
Yeah.
while I'm looking for this, so are you bored out there yet? I think
Right.
Michelle has a list of things we can alleviate the boredom with. What do you got?
Well, I was looking on. Oh, sorry, I found that post real quick. Okay, some people are saying yeast.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeast. That was
flour
strange.
yeast.
It looks like everybody.
Somebody said in East Arizona they can't find eggs. I think that probably had more to do with Easter than anything.
Yeah, yeah,
Julie Kinney, she
yeah.
lives in the South there. So she says TP and yeast flour. Somebody else, I'm not sure where she's from, but she said paper towels, hand sanitizer, Clorox, or any brand.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
White.
Yeah.
Suburban Oregon. So that's what in Suburban Oregon. That's what she's having problems. Some stores have a limited supply of paper towels early in the day, but are sold out by afternoon.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like the anything with Lysol on it. Even the Walmart brand wipes are gone. Toilet paper.
Mississippi, TP, baby wipes, Lysol, hand sanitizer, stuff to disinfect with. Some people say eggs, bread go fast. Flour, sugar, no thermometers anywhere.
Oh, thermometers. Interesting.
Yeah, because if you don't have one, how are you going to get a chance?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Eggs and other dairy products. Somebody said paper products and cleaning products, also baking goods. That's in New Hampshire. Lars Owen, who also, runs the NAV Survivalist. He's in Survival Wolves as an admin. So what do you have? He says patience.
Yeah, got that right. Very true.
North Mexico says toilet paper is still evasive, as is alcohol, aloe gel, and sometimes soap. So basically soaps is big.
Yeah.
Now
Hand
here's
soaps.
another one that they said formula. I believe this: wipes, diapers, formula, beans, pre-packed stuff, and dry goods that are in short supply.
Oh.
And the disinfectant.
Oh, excuse me. And now, when I went to Kroger's the first time after God, 4.5 weeks or whatever, I noticed the freezer section. It's really condensed now. The last time I was there, they did not have any Popeyes. None.
Yeah, people are buying those up like crazy.
Yeah.
Those and burritos.
Yep. Oh,
and pizza rolls.
Yeah, I got some of those. Got some pizza rolls. They had pretty much that, but it was certain things that the shelves are being condensed some now because they're not getting it or whatever. But noodles. I thought, well, maybe it's the new rice or something. I don't know, but noodles of all things.
Well, here's another lady in Survival Wolves that said the same thing you say. Of course, she said the TP and sanitizer stuff, but she also said instant potatoes, ramen noodles, and bread are in short supply where she's at.
Wow.
Another one said ramen noodles, rice, and hand soap.
Ramen noodles, I can see.
No 9mm here in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Somebody said plain Greek yogurt is in short supply.
Go figure. Yuck. I don't like Greek yogurt.
Here's another person who said pasta.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently pasta's a thing in parts of the
Well, like I
country
said, you can still get like spaghetti noodles, but you can't get regular noodles. Any kind.
I experienced this with the cat food. I went to get my cat food, and the kind she takes was gone, so I'm like hoping she'll take this other stuff.
Oh, they get picky, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
So, she is. So, that's the person who said the same thing. I know Mike Rona was having problems, too, getting cat food.
Wow.
You said noodles. Someone else said yeast, flour again.
People
Let's see. Paper goods, of course, and frozen potatoes.
Huh.
No ground beef. Now, we're experiencing that there, too, with the ground beef.
Yeah. A little bit,
Like
yeah.
you can find chicken, but you can't find ground beef anywhere.
Yeah.
Like hamburger is in short supply.
Well, it's cheap meals you can make, so I understand that with the ground meat.
Oh my gosh. I don't know where this person is from, but she says beef, ground beef, chicken, frozen meat, frozen family-sized dinner things, eggs, lunch meat, shredded cheese,
Holy
and
cow.
crackers, cream of mushroom. All that is not
Wow.
where she's at.
Wow.
And here's another person who says white. So I mean, if you guys can, get on Planet B.O.B. and tell us what's missing in
Yeah.
your area.
Absolutely.
Or comment here in our section. Even if you're listening, you can go to KBLB LLC on Spreaker, and you can go there, or on Facebook.
Right.
You can comment there, and at B.O.B. on Facebook. So, yeah, tell us what you're in short supply. What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Yes.
That,
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting. Oh, those poor people in the South, too. Oh, my God, that was...
Oh my God, the tornadoes on top of this crap.
I know
Can
it.
you imagine being like rescue workers? It's like you're going to rescue people, and it's
Yeah.
like you don't know if they got COVID. You don't know.
Yeah, that's...
Oh my God, what a damn mess.
Yeah, and that one tornado, they said was 200 miles an hour. 200 miles an hour. That was in Mississippi, I think. It totally destroyed it and picked up one house and moved it to the middle of the road. It's like, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz picking up that house. But
Yeah, isn't that crazy how they work like that? Like, they can totally destroy the house
Yeah.
next to you, leave yours alone.
yeah,
They'll
Yeah,
pick up your neighbor's house and, relocate it 3 blocks away. I've never understood that.
okay. Yeah, me either. It's just how it is. So you think you have it bad just being at home? These poor people have no homes left.
Right?
Yeah,
Imagine being out in COVID with this crap, with that crap going on. That
yeah,
is,
just
God bless them, Lord.
yeah. I don't know how these people are doing it down there right now, because I would probably just lose it right there. I don't know. Yeah. So now what do they do? Because you have a lockdown, basically. Your homes are destroyed. Your whole town is devastated. Now what? So yeah, I just feel bad for them. So on top of everything else, we got Mother Nature. Her hormones are raging, apparently. It's just crazy stuff. Crazy. Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading something that's just developing right now.
Uh-oh. What?
Oh, it says, 12 minutes ago, ABC News posted that 21 New York City public school teachers are dead
Oh,
from corona.
see? And they want to open, Cuomo's talking about opening schools. I don't think so.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that is insanity.
Yeah, look at all the doctors, that have passed. Doctors and nurses, too. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
So
nuts.
that's why I keep telling you, be careful. If you don't...
Oh yeah, well we at my place CDC recommendations of course, but they did it anyways. We now have a COVID unit, so I mean
Yeah.
not a lot of places doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I love your masks, by the way. They're so cool.
The what?
Your masks that you wear.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
You don't know. What I do is we have to wear paper masks every day, because we have them right now. But I draw on mine every day.
Yeah,
for
every
the
day.
residents. I mean, I couldn't even imagine, having to see people with masks on coming at you every day. So
Yeah.
try to put something cheerful on it so they can read it. Like,
Yeah.
like on Easter, I didn't want them to get bombed because
Right.
they couldn't go there. So
Right.
I done my mask, "You Are My Sunshine." I
Yeah.
drew like a sun and some flowers, and I had one of the pages. They actually sang to me. They're like, "You are my sunshine."
Yeah, I'll bet you heard that all day long. That's great. That's great. Yeah, they're
but
cute.
Yesterday it was raining, so I put April showers, bring Mayflower.
Yeah.
Just little things, just to cheer them up.
I think it's
a lot of
working.
people think I've totally lost my gourd, but
Yeah, absolutely. You put
people I work with are like, "How are you doing that?"
oh, gee, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm weird, okay?
Yeah. Cheers them up. If they're happy about it, that's all you need. Good for
Right.
you. Good for you.
I know. And then, of course, I had to explain to my infection control nurse how I'm doing it without infecting my mask. And this is exactly what I do. I take hand sanitizer and the bleach wipes, and I sanitize the top of a table. And then after that, I put my mask face down so that way I can do the drawing and not infect my mask.
Right. There you go. There you go. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like them. I'm sure your residents do too. Very good. So, how do you fight the boredom? Because the weather is definitely not cooperating. It hasn't warmed up.
Well, there's so many things that people, of course, like if you have a family, of course, you're not going to be bored. With school kids in the house, there's no possibility.
Right? Yeah, isn't that the truth?
They're running around crazy. They're driving me nuts. But, I mean, like family stuff, that's self-explanatory with your kids. Play board games, whatever. Make up little things, build tents. Which you're actually gonna touch base with that still, right?
Yes.
On your show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the kid stuff, the family hour, you're going to have that covered. Plus, like I said, you're not bored. I'm talking about, like, keeping yourself, like you as a person, busy, keeping your mind busy. You can do so many things, rearrange your living room. Move your furniture out. Deep clean, do that spring cleaning,
Yeah, very true.
Just arrange your living room in a different way, maybe bring in a piece of furniture from the garage that's been in there for a year that you wanted to bring in, or, something like that. There's your bedroom, maybe there was something you wanted to do with your bedroom that you never had time to do. You can do things like that now.
I have a closet that I need to do. I have a closet that needs cleaned out.
Well, see, exactly. Take all that stuff out, do that closet,
Yeah.
People like reading. If
yeah.
Even if you're not a huge fan of reading, you can do the Audible books.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just sit there, relax, close your eyes,
I think Kindle's offering a bunch of free books. There's a bunch of them doing that, so, check it out. You can download a lot for free.
YouTube, oh my gosh, YouTube is like, it is really a lifesaver for a lot of people, because there's like free yoga videos on there, workout videos. There's so many things that you can look up, and you can actually get into something. Like if something like you're like, oh, I've never had time for yoga, or I've never had time. Now's that time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now's that time to start exercising, or to start, just really looking at stuff and, information. And I highly suggest this. I do. I watch out with the news a lot because, we do these shows and things like that. But if you don't have to, stay
don't.
the hell off the news sites.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't get all wrapped up in that, because you don't know what's true, what's not true, and it's just going to bum you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Just know what you know. You know you have to stay home. You know you have to be in quarantine. Just go with that. You don't need to know what's going on out there.
Do a spa day for yourself. Dear God.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Get that bubble bath. Light them candles. Do your nails or toenails and whatever. Do a...
Exactly. Hey, and that's another way you could put your kids to work, too.
Yeah, there you go.
Have them painting them nails for you.
Yeah, go for it, The do a face mask, do a full thing, just...
Exactly. That's another thing YouTube's good for. You can look up natural face masks.
There you go, yeah. There's all kinds of stuff out there, but, do something for your own self. Absolutely. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, there's so many things that you can do at home just to combat the boredom and the depression and
right.
And I know, it is so easy just to close the blinds and just be like, but like me, I'm not a day person, but there's a lot of people who get depressed if they don't see the sun, or they open up every curtain in your house.
Yeah.
Put those blinds up, open the curtains, get that sunlight in your house,
And if you're lucky, you can...
Crack the window, get some fresh air.
And if you're lucky enough, the weather's nice, go outside and sit Sit in the backyard. Sit on the porch. You don't have to have, enjoy the weather. Do some...
Quarantine doesn't mean you have to be inside your house. You can
Right.
still be outside, just not around other people.
Right. Do some gardening, Plant some new seeds. Herb garden.
Okay.
There you go.
Now that you said that, I have to bring this up.
Okay.
During gardening season, there are a lot of governors who have ordered big chain stores to close off their garden department.
Yes, I heard that.
I don't understand this.
Well, there is one in particular who has even banned, you can't buy seeds, you can't buy paint, you can't buy planting stuff. I'm like, oh, I see the Third Reich has come to that state. So I think they're going to be...
That?
Huh?
Which state is that?
Michigan.
Yes.
Yes.
I do not understand this. I don't get it. I don't understand.
They're letting it get to their
on earth.
heads. They're letting it get to, and I think they're going to be called out on it later. You know what I'm saying? So now's not the time, but there will be a time when some of these will be called out. And they won't get reelected either, for that matter, as far as that goes. Yeah, but no seeds, no paint, no. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and I'm not understanding that.
It's an abuse. It's abusive.
Why they wouldn't. Number one, why is that not essential? Because if people can grow their own food,
Yep.
they won't need to be begging for. But maybe that's the point. I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's the conspiracy side of me going, okay, what is your motive?
Yeah, but that's a clear-cut abuse of power right there. And some of these governors have really gone overboard with that. So, but
oh yes, and there's a lot of stores too now, like the WalMarts and things like that, that aren't allowing people to even buy clothes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
they're only just selling the food. And they're like, well, we don't want people roaming around the store.
Right, because they're bored,
like, okay,
and they're bored.
What if something happens and you need to buy clothes? What if you need underwear? What if you need socks? What if you need a pair of shoes, a pair of work shoes?
That's not it. What it is number one, the clothes will hold the virus, if you think about it, okay, if somebody touches them. Number two, people are just going to Walmart not to buy essentials, but because they have nothing else to do. And
there's people doing that anyways, whether they're essential or not. Have you heard of the store hoppers? This is a thing. This is seriously a thing. These women, this group of women, they're getting together, and first they meet at Walmart, and they chat and do all this stuff while they're there. Mm-hmm. They just buy a few things, then they go to Target. And then they'll go to Dollar General just to have a day out. What the hell is wrong with you people? Exactly.
There you go. My perfect example.
They're calling themselves the store hoppers.
Oh, great. Good. You'll hop yourself right into intensive care. But anyway.
Exactly.
I don't get that either. But they're trying to prevent that from people, just get in and get out.
Well, I do understand that. I do understand, like, okay, yeah, you don't need to buy a dress, but there are some things that are essential.
Yeah. I'm sure if you just grab some socks or something like that, they're not going to say anything. But it's the ones that are just in there because they have nothing else to do. Nothing. So they're browsing around.
But that's not going to stop them from just walking the food aisles either.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you do?
Looking at the different types of foods or whatever, I don't know. I think it's just going too far with a lot of this crap.
Oh, I agree.
The gardening. Why are you sectioning off the garden section? I don't get that. I don't get that whole. What the hell are they getting out of that?
Yeah, I don't. I have kicks, I guess, but they'll be called out for it. What?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody said, well, maybe it's because people touch the seed packets and put them back. Oh, so what? You don't think they can grab a can of freaking chili and put it back on the counter too? I mean,
Yeah, personally, I don't go browsing anymore. I'm just getting what I need and get out.
Well, I think a lot of it just comes down to personal responsibility.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You go to the store, they'll touch your face.
Right.
When you touch things,
Yeah.
When you get out to your car, hand sanitize like a mofo.
Mm-hmm.
When you get home, wash your damn hands. I mean, it's, you're not going to be 100%
No.
immune from this. It's just not going to happen.
Right.
You know?
True.
You can wash your hands to the cows, come home, you can do whatever, and everything. There's still a possibility you can get this.
Sure.
Yes, be careful, but it's like people are going overboard.
Yeah. There's some of them that definitely are. I agree with you, 100%. 100%. But
it was just like before. You could catch the flu at any point in time during the year.
Yeah, very true. Very true. So yeah, there's pros and cons to all of it, but some of these are really abusing the power at this point, and they'll get theirs.
I just got a question from somebody. Why are masks being mandatory if they don't protect you from the corona? Okay, this is the reason the masks are mandatory or becoming mandatory, and I can tell you this from personal experience. It's to basically save other people from you.
Right.
Because even though, the masks will offer some minimal protection, like large droplets, things like that from other people. But the main thing that they're doing is, like, if you're sick, let's say like you're sick and you don't know it. You go to the store, you cough or something, and you itch your nose, you touch something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can infect, 20 to 50 other people that day. So if you're wearing a mask, you're not going to be able to do that.
Exactly. There you go.
So that's why the masks are becoming mandatory in places, because they're just protecting other people from you.
There you go. And I'll tell you what.
You personally, but like you as in like the general public.
Right. The thing about that too is touching your face. Like if you're wearing gloves, you really tend not to do that more. Not touch your face. So I think that's kind of a good thing.
Well, and if you're wearing a mask, you ain't going to be able to touch your face.
Right. Well, you can scratch your eye or something.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what I mean? Like you're not going to, your nose or mess with your chin or your mouth.
There you go.
Which we all to do.
But wear the gloves too. That also protects you because you don't know what that stuff is on, like canned goods, anything like that. Yeah.
But just remember the thing about cross-contamination, people. This irritates me to know, and people think because they wear gloves that the gloves protect them from everything, and that they can still touch anything, and that is not the case. Like if you're out shopping and you touch a dirty cart and your cart's clean, you touch a dirty canned good with that glove.
Yeah.
You put it back, you touch your cart. Guess what you just did?
Yeah.
You infected your cart.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're pushing around an infected cart.
Yeah.
It's like then people take out people will take out their cell phones and take off their glove to use their.
I know, duh. Oh, I have a good one. I'm going to send.
They just dirtied.
Yeah.
Take off the glove. So then they touch the phone that's been dirtied by the dirty glove.
I have a meme. I'm going to post it because it's the winner of all of them. He's wearing protective.
Oh, that's with the guy holding the glove in his mouth?
Yeah.
That guy just here.
The winner is to use his phone or whatever. He put his
guy literally took off his glove, held the
with
glove,
his mouth.
the dirty glove in his mouth to use his cell phone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, gloves are great. Don't get me wrong. They're going to protect your hands. But you can't do stupid things like that. And you can't. Your gloves are not protecting you really, because if you touch a can that's been infected, you put it in your cart. Your cart's now infected. Your glove's now infected. You touch the cart's now infected. You go to reach for your card with your glove that's been infected by everything in the store. Now your card's infected. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, the gloves offer a minimal amount of protection, but they're not going to, it doesn't mean they can't get contaminated, because they are.
Right, very true.
For God's sake, I swear, if I see another person doing this, I'm going to go off my friggin' rocker. If I see one more person take off their gloves and throw them on the ground in the parking lot, I am just going to lose my
what is up with that?
Lose it.
What is up with that? That is freaking...
I can't even think what. And plus, for Walmart, especially, has trash cans right there by their cart thing.
I know. I don't understand it.
Yeah, they will just take them off right there in the parking lot and throw them down.
I know. They're blowing
Not
all over the place.
before.
Yeah, they're
They'll
blowing.
unlock their door, they'll open their door, they'll put away their groceries with their nasty contaminated gloves.
Yeah,
That they've just contaminated everything. So now they've contaminated their car, their grocery bags, everything.
Yeah.
And then they take off the gloves and throw them in the parking lot.
Yeah.
They don't want to affect their steering wheel.
yeah. Really? Oh, that I agree with you. That is just.
When you get out of your car, you gotta touch your door handle to get your groceries out of your
Yeah.
car, your trunk, whatever. Then you're touching the nasty bags and all
Yep.
that stuff.
Yep.
It's like,
I just-
the gloves did you no good.
Oh, I don't take them off. I bring them in with the gloves on too, and then I'll throw them away.
But then your gloves
Yeah.
are still contaminated.
Yeah.
Now you're contaminated everything in your house.
Yep. Yep.
You know, so it's like, I don't think a lot of people don't understand what cross contamination
Yeah.
is. They really don't. It's like they have no clue.
Apparently.
And
Yeah, that was
know,
great. Takes off his glove with his
why,
mouth.
You know, healthcare workers, we go in a room, we put on gloves, we do the care that we need to do, we take off the gloves, we wash our hands and leave. Because if we took those gloves out of that room,
Right.
we're contaminated everything with whatever we just did with that patient. So
Right.
it's like you.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, that's a whole nother subject there. Yes, definitely.
exactly.
But I agree with you there. Quit throwing
If
them.
you want to wear gloves and it makes you feel better, fine.
Yeah.
Wear them. But know that you still got to wash your hands after.
Yes. Yeah.
You still got to understand that your bags are probably contaminated. Your
Yep.
groceries are probably contaminated.
Yep.
You still got to wash your hands.
Yeah.
And don't throw your freaking nasty gloves on the ground for other people to pick up.
Yeah. That's really helping because they're contaminated. So you're endangering the workers that have to pick them up.
Or what's even funnier is when I see people, they go out to their car, right?
Yeah.
They touch their keys to, get their car unlocked.
Right.
They touch their handle. They touch their steering wheel all the way to the store. They touch
Yep.
everything. They go to the drive-thru, get them a coffee still. They're drinking now with their hands.
Yep.
And then they get to the store. They don't hand sanitize, but
Yeah.
then they'll put on their gloves to go inside the store. It's like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Now you're making a nice little sweaty soup for your hands.
Yeah. There you go.
Just wash your hands. That's all you need in life. Wash your hands.
Exactly.
Wear a mask.
Exactly. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy.
I think that's hilarious though when people like, let me go to the store, but I take gloves on. Oh, really?
Yeah. I have wipes in.
You're immune.
I do have wipes in the car. That I wipe down the steering wheel because I know that is nobody thinks of that, and that is
No, they don't.
even with the flu. I mean, I keep them in the car for that reason.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, people don't realize the steering wheel is like a magnet for that stuff.
Yeah. It very much is. And like I said, please, for God's sake, stop throwing your stuff in the ground.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I think it's, like I said, if I see it again, I'm going to lose it. 'Cause I
There you
can't
go.
stand that crap. But, because these are the coupon crusaders.
A what?
The coupon crusaders. I was laughing my butt off. These people are going around the stores putting coupons, like taping coupons to the shelves and stuff. And I was thinking, nobody's going to touch those, and if they do, they're sticking.
Yeah, that's very true.
I mean, they think they're helping people. I get it, but
Yeah.
you're spreading disease.
Yeah, to stop it. Yeah, they think they're helping people. Yep, absolutely. That's true.
No, if you want to use coupons, go to like the store sites where they have digital, the digital
Yeah.
coupons, and then you can like put in your phone number or whatever, and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
That's
Those
what I
are the only
use.
coupons you're using right now.
Yeah.
Don't be using no paper ones. That's wrong with people.
I'm surprised they haven't banned using money at this point.
Some places have.
I know, because money is the dirtiest thing ever. It It really is. Ugh. I hate summertime with money. Ugh. These people take it out. They take it out of their bra. It's all sweaty and shit. Here, Yeah, no.
Oh my God, that is the most disgusting thing. I've seen people do that. I'm like, oh my God,
Yes.
that poor
And they
bacteria.
hand it to you. Yeah, it's like, ew. And it's wet and it's gross. And
They
you
put
just
it
want
all
to,
down on their boobs and it's all
yeah,
sweaty and they pull it out
yeah.
and there's like, you can tell it's wet. It's like, oh.
I know, it's so gross. I just want to tell them, are you freaking kidding me? I don't want this.
There's some places that have signs up in the summer that basically says that if you got it in your bra, keep it there because we don't want your money.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's becoming a normal thing because it's gross. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Ugh, stop it.
Well, for some reason, summertime makes people turn into slobs. I don't know.
I don't get it. It's just, ugh.
Summertime really is one of the grossest seasons, like, ever. I don't know why it does, but it turns people just into nastiness. I don't get why they do the things they do. Like, I've seen people in restaurants, you know, they've got, like, the flip-flops on.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll, like, take off their flip-flops, like, rub their feet on the carpet.
I know. It's like, stop it. Oh, I know,
You
right?
know,
They don't.
yeah, I never understood that way summer turns people into slobs like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's very
I don't get
true.
it.
Oh, my God, it's just so gross. Ugh.
But I mean, like, you wouldn't do that in the middle of winter, you know what I mean?
No.
You would go into a restaurant, take out their food, and, like, rub your feet on the carpet. But for some reason, they do it in the summer.
Yeah, yeah.
And I never understood that.
I don't get it either. I don't either. I would never do that. God. Ugh. Just thinking about it makes me cringe. Yuck. Gross.
Yeah. Off subject, way off
Yeah.
subject.
Well, that's okay. We usually do.
Well, I was thinking about that the other day, like, if this does go into summer quarantine,
Yeah.
how are they going to keep people out of lakes? How are they going to keep them out of the rivers? How are they going to keep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's. Well,
I don't see how they're going to be able to do that.
well, by closing most of the restaurants and stuff, people can't go to those. We're a hot spot, and already they're bitching. You know, this is our busy season. We need the tourists. You want to die? Go ahead. They suspend.
Right.
They won't sell any more fishing licenses for Ohio, so you can't get those. And that's the only
Really?
reason.
You can't?
Yeah, because we're
Yeah,
getting.
but is any cop really going to be that dumb? To go
Yes.
up to somebody who's fishing, let me see your license, sir. You know, I want to get COVID today.
Well, the thing about it is we're a resort area like that, fishing area, and we get them from all over the state, all over other states. Okay, and they come in every summer. Okay, in fact, I saw one. Came out of Kroger's. The car behind me had Virginia plates. What the hell are you doing here? Go home. So
Right, yeah,
they're
I
trying.
know.
So what they're
That's
trying to
right now
do
and
is,
all.
yeah, okay. So you can't get your fishing license. You can't do the walleye. You get caught, you're done.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I think people know at this point they're not going to get caught because nobody's going to be checking. Do you know what I mean? There's no officer in their right mind going to go out and check somebody fishing, you know?
Yeah, they do here. Oh yes.
They do, really. They
Yeah.
get that close to people just to find out if they get a license to catch a fish.
Yeah, they do check them here because of so many people, that do come in. Because they
Yeah,
get,
maybe, I guess.
we're just that kind of area. So yeah, they do check. And they're trying to keep people out of here is what they're doing. So, and all the restaurants are
Well,
closed.
you know what they need to do? They need to put chains up at the boat docks and stuff.
They did all
Just be like-
accesses. Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they did do that. All the accesses are closed. They can't even get a boat in. So that's how
Well,
it
that's
is.
good. Well, it needs to be right now. I mean,
Yeah.
it sucks, but, that's
'Cause
what needs to happen.
This is when the walleye are running. Okay, the walleye are running now. And usually, Memorial Weekend, of course, we have the Walleye Festival. That's not going to happen this year. It's like, and they're all bitching, this is when we make our
The
living.
German festival here was canceled. That's such a bummer
Yeah.
for people.
Yep, it's just something you're going to have to deal with.
Well, this is my question, though, too. Like, they say that we've reached the top of the curve or whatever, like we've peaked or we're about to peak or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, what's going to happen when we do take everybody off quarantine? Is it going to go up again?
Well, that's the issue, and that's why I think they're going to do it in phases. You're going to have to still social distance. You're going to have to, take precautions. I don't see restaurants right away, which I'm sure they'll adapt. You're going to have to go every third table maybe, or, they're going to have to adapt.
Yeah, they're going to have to figure out something because
Yeah.
I really don't think for a long time that we're going to get back to life
Normal?
as it was before.
Like,
Eventually we will, because of course we did it after 1918,
Yeah.
So.
And we did after
obviously, life went back to normal after that, and that was way crazier than this.
Yeah.
So,
and it came back to life after 9/11, so.
Yeah. But as far as the whole countrywide thing, the Spanish flu, wiped out a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and
then
I'm sure people were afraid at first, too. So.
Yeah. Then, of course, the H1N1, which they really didn't take all that seriously, I don't think. But
our country did, and other countries did.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
No, we never did. But this is the thing, though. People are still dying from H1N1. This is what I don't understand. It's like I told people, when they... I do understand that they are using fear as a tool. They really are. Because if you think about it, last year, thousands and thousands upon thousands of people died from the flu.
Oh, yeah.
Do you imagine if they announced every day a person who died from it, or announced every day the cases on the news?
Yeah.
It would be petrified of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, yeah, I don't know. In a way that we should be scared of it, because it's not a good thing. That's for sure, believe me.
well, it's definitely not a good thing, but I'm just saying that I do think that they're using fear as a tool.
Yeah, they probably are. Yeah. I agree. But I don't know what it's all going to come to. Yeah, it will never get back to a real normal. You know what I'm saying? I think eventually. Oh, way to go. Now, this is why they're closed. This is why you don't do this. A Virginia pastor died from COVID-19 after holding a packed church service. He came down with it this was after, it's been 3 weeks. But
Oh, wow.
So, that's what happens when you're not listening. See, that's what they're trying to prevent. Don't have packed churches. I like the drive-in theory, that practice I think is good. But,
Well, I don't understand this. I get it. You go to church, you want the socialization, but there's, I've read the Bible.
yeah.
There's nowhere in there that says you got to go to a building with 100 other people to worship God.
No.
So you can do that in your home and still have the same effect. I understand that the church, offers solace and peace, but
Yeah.
It's going to offer solace and peace as a place for your funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it don't stop.
Yeah. But I understand why you can't be in groups. I like the drive-in idea. They're in their cars. They don't have to, interact. But they're there.
Yeah.
That's great.
You can do it over the radio, and everybody's still there. You can still see everybody.
Yeah. You can wave, whatever. Just not in groups. So, yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just, I get so sick of it. Oh, it's our church. I was like, well, I've read that book you're thumping myself, and, it really does not say that. It does not say anywhere in there that you have to go to a building. You can do it from yourself.
No, absolutely not.
And I'm pretty sure God will understand that you don't want to die from COVID.
Yeah,
so.
Here we go again. Good old Florida. Pensacola block party shows more than 100 people there.
Oh,
This is why they're going to the extreme anymore, because of people like this. And it's not going to go away until they stop doing it.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things. They're never going to be able to contain COVID.
No.
It's not going to ever go away. I think that's the point of what these people were saying. It's not going to go away. And
but
it's not.
no,
It's never going to go away.
but you don't
But
have
the
to,
thing is, yeah.
purposely do it.
You have to think about something, people. If you don't want to think about yourself, think about other people.
Yes.
Do you have the right to, go out with a gun and shoot people? Of course you don't. So what gives you the right to get COVID and go around, spray around, and possibly killing people? Because it's happening.
Yes, absolutely.
So
They think, some of these guys, we don't get it that much. We'll be okay.
all it takes is one.
That's exactly it. Exactly. So, just follow the CDC guidelines, wash your hands, all that good stuff. Don't touch your face. Try and follow them as best you can. I mean, I don't know.
On a good note, there is one winner in this whole coronavirus thing. Well, actually, there's a few winners. That's the animals.
Yes.
Like in national parks and things like that, since they've been closed, the animals in the national parks have been thriving. The plants have been thriving.
Yes. The dolphins are
returning. Out of this.
The canals over in Venice and that, you can see the bottom and different things going on, which is great.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was funny. It's in Yosemite National Park.
Yes.
It says bears are thriving there.
Yes.
And they've actually got these cameras up, and they're showing the bears coming just, where basically the bears were hiding to get away from the humans. Now they're just all over.
Isn't that nice? That's kind of nice.
Happy as hell because they can just come on out whenever they want to.
Yeah, there are good things happening, yes. No smog hanging over the cities. Different things like that, so.
Yeah, that is nuts.
So, yeah, that's very true. There are good things happening.
So many things. I don't know. Like I said, like this whole church thing, I understand. My family used, when I was younger, my family went to church, and it's like, and I understand the need for that.
Yeah.
Like my parents, they needed that. They needed that every Sunday just to not be part of the workforce, to be in there with the, and I get it, but man, don't do it. Like I said, God will understand.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, I think so. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah. Good thing. So, what was the other thing you wanted to talk about? Oh, medicines.
Oh, just about what they're using.
Yeah.
Different things they're using that are working, which you touched base on that earlier.
Yeah.
There are things that are working against corona. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to stress it explicitly. Unless you know what the hell you are doing, and you know how much you're supposed to take and what you're supposed to take, don't go messing with this crap on your own.
Yeah, no.
Because like a lot of the ingredients, that they're using to treat this, some of them are, it's true, you can find them over the counter. Well, not now because they've all sold out.
Right.
You could before. But it's like, do not take these things unless you know what the hell you're taking.
Right.
How much you're taking. If you don't know and you're not sure, don't do it.
No. Call your doctor. Call them.
And for God's sake, don't go by what you're hearing on the internet.
No.
Oh, well, the internet told me. No. Don't do that. Like those idiots that take those fish ones,
Yeah.
Which they now think that was more for the drug thing.
Yeah.
Because apparently there's, meth take that stuff or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'm not saying those people were. I'm just saying that that's what they're saying now, that, something with drugs had more to do with that than the COVID deal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, don't please.
But these drugs that they are using, a lot of them are over the counter or you can buy online.
Yeah, don't. That's what I was going to say. Watch what you're buying online. Look at the one people did, and it killed them. It wasn't. There's a lot of them on there, and you just don't know what you're getting, okay, and where it's coming from. So please use caution doing that.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of scams out there. You know, we got the cure. No, you don't.
Yes, and even if you get your hand on, let's just say you legitimately get your hand on a bottle of whatever it is that you were taking.
Right.
It's the H word. I can't even pronounce it. How's it pronounced?
What?
The H one.
H1N1?
No, the drug.
Oh, hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah, that's it.
That thing.
So, you get your hands on one of those.
Yeah.
Those used to be over the counter. Let's say you get your hands on that. Well, you don't know how much you're supposed to take.
Right.
And you don't know the side effects. You don't know what it's going to do to you. You don't, you haven't done your research, legitimately done research, then don't take it.
Yeah, please don't.
I mean, just, like you said, ask your doctor. They have virtual visits now. You can go online with your provider. You can talk to a doctor virtually. You don't even have to go in anywhere. Just say, hey, what's up?
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Just give a call and see what your doctor says, please.
Yes. I get so irritated when I see people doing this.
I know it.
Oh, I took this, and this, and this, because I think it's going to cure this. It's
yeah.
like,
No. Oh, my Lord.
And another thing, too, you have to think about everybody's body is different.
Yes.
Something that works for this person may not work for you.
Exactly. You
kind
know,
of like diets, those fad diets that go on TV. I lost 25 pounds. With, and then at the bottom you'll see, along with diet and exercise. But anyway, they take this stuff, they get rid of them, then they don't. They're like, well, I don't know what it is, because everybody's body is different. And it's the same with these drugs. Same with any drug, an antibiotic, anything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And you don't know if you're on other medication, if it's going to interfere. So please don't do that.
Say the 911 operators the headache of banging your head against the wall because they're talking to another moron who decided to take crap they knew nothing about.
Right.
And just don't take it. Talk to your doctor first.
Yes, please. Yeah, don't. Yeah. No, just follow that and you should be fine.
Carrie, one of our listeners, and she's a member of Planet B.O.B. She's a 911 operator. I can't even imagine the crap she
Oh, yes, absolutely. Oh, my Lord.
It would be pulling my hair out. Sometimes you're like, of course, there's legitimate emergencies, but I couldn't even imagine some of the people that they're calling 911. Oh, I've got a cough. Do you think I should go? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I can't. I know. Yeah. I'd be drinking on the job, I swear.
I don't know how she keeps her composure, because, like I said, like I take care of elderly, but then, you can, because, they're old, they deserve your respect, so it's like I can definitely keep my composure with them, but if I had to deal with the general public like that, where people were calling 911 for, like, I would be like, get your ass off the phone, you idiot, you moron.
Yeah, you idiot, yeah.
What the hell is the matter with you, I don't even know how they do that. I would just go crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you wonder what they go home like. Oh my God, they have enough to deal with. Never mind dumb people.
Right. And you hear those stories of people calling 911 for out of toilet paper.
Yeah. Yes. What? Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Oh, bless you for doing that job. Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't. There's no way. So, definitely. Yeah, and kudos to everybody out there who has to work right now, man. It's not just the healthcare workers, the people in the grocery stores, the people in factories, the people, there's people out there that have to work, that even, McDonald's, Wendy's, those people.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless you guys.
Yeah, all of you out there. Thank you. I can't even imagine. These people they'll probably sleep for days after all this. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So, but anyways, I think that's about it for me. How about you?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't have anything to add. I think we covered it quite a bit. send us, your thoughts, and what are you doing to combat the boredom? Let us know what you're doing out there. So we'd like to know. Maybe come up with some cool ideas.
Absolutely, and you can reach us at KBOB LLC on Facebook or KBOB LLC on YouTube. KBOB LLC 4 on YouTube. I looked it up before. And then also Planet B.O.B on Facebook. Go check us out there. Then there's some other groups to check out. The Fort Survival. We'll go there, check it out. Awesome site for good stuff. Kind of a mixture of everything there. NAV Survivalist. You won't get a whole lot on the virus there, but they just it's a good place to go to kind of get your mind off things. So, but there's lots of, agriculture stuff and plants.
Yes, absolutely. I'd like to add one thing, though, before we go off, is, again, as we say, rely on yourselves, okay? Yeah. And keep your family safe or whatever. Keep yourself safe. So,
Just focus on yourself, because ain't no one going to help you but you.
Yeah.
Right now, you need to use common sense more than ever.
Yes. Absolutely.
More than ever.
Yep.
It's up to you to make sure you have what your family needs. It's up to you to make sure you keep yourself safe.
Yes, please do. Yep.
All right.
So we'll end it on that.
Good night.
Yep. Thanks for listening. Have a great night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Peace out, y'all.